Hey everyone, what is up? It is Friday and I thought I would show you guys my low-ish carb day. It's not the lowest I've been at all. It's actually pretty decent. It's 160 carbs, but in relative terms compared to my high carb day, it is a low carb day. So I thought I would walk you guys through what I eat during my low carb days. And tomorrow I actually have, like, I guess a refeed, if you will, because my carbs are sky high. Again, in relative terms. And tomorrow I get to eat 320 carbs. It's just a one-off. It's not my normal high carb day, but I'm very excited about it. If you are like I was back in the day when I only did a meal plan, I was like, what the fuck are these vloggers talking about? Whenever they would like talk about macros and they were like, oh, this only has 4 carbs. So I thought I would just quickly give a little rundown. So, like, for example, take these epic sliders that I got from Kroger today that I had for breakfast. So if you are on a macro plan, you essentially get a set of macros. So 160 carbs, for example. When I'm in the store, I'll go around and flip things over and always look at the nutrition facts to see if it's even worth getting if I'm like super low carb. So for example, one of these buns, they are super tiny, but one bun has 1 fat, 14 carbs, and 3 protein. So that means that if I eat 2 of these, I'll have to subtract 28 carbs from my daily macros. So you're not really counting calories. And for me personally, my macros are set so that as long as I don't go over or under 5 grams, so like there's a 5 gram, technically a 10 gram span, well no, a 5 gram span between like -5, 0, and +5 that I can go over on my fitness pal on any given day. I naturally try to get as close to 0 as I can, but it's not always super easy. So something like this works for me right now. I have to stay away from higher fats because my fat is only 25 grams per day. That is not a whole lot. So I've sort of kissed peanut butter goodbye, because if I have like 1 serving of peanut butter, it essentially makes the rest of the day really difficult because a lot of things have like a little bit of fat in them. So yeah, that is a quick macro guide. But I did find it confusing at first. So if any of you guys have any questions about it, I'll be happy to answer it. But anyway, you guys already saw the first meal of the day. Now I'm actually kind of in a hurry because I start work in 20 minutes. So I'm gonna fry up some quick ground turkey and I'll show you guys what my next meal is. All right, here we go, meal number 2. As you can tell, I really enjoy eating things as if they were sandwiches. So we got some lettuce boats, like lettuce with some salsa and ground turkey. And here we got air fried little, what's it called, like a carrot chip or whatever, carrots, air fried carrots. And then 2 of the cake pops with some butter spray and seasoning. Just quickly stepped away from my work. By the way, do you guys use blue light glasses? I got these. They're like non-prescription because I don't have that, but I probably should get my eyes checked because we're getting to the blind stage. But anyway, I got these and I really can tell a difference. My eyes feel way less strained and I have less headaches, so I definitely recommend blue light glasses. I got these for like $10 from Amazon. But anyway, this is my meal number 3. Probably the best meal today, if I may say so myself, because it's just so much fun. So in this, I've got 15 grams of nuts and more. And here I've got 2 ounces of blueberries, and this is 25 grams of 0 carb protein, and I've got 3 of these Susie's rice cakes that I love. And here we've got 40 grams of oats with cinnamon and stevia and some salt. All right, here is meal number 4. So we've got chicken and spinach and zucchini here with hot mustard. Here we've got cucumber, air fried green beans, which is totally like chips, seriously, especially with this seasoning, which is my new favorite seasoning. It is so good. I got it at Kroger. With seasonings, I just always try to make sure that there's no added sugar because that does add some calories. But this one has nice ingredients in it. Yes, love this one. Anyway, air fried green beans, cucumber, and 2 little rice cakes with butter spray on them. Alright, you guys, I'm off from work. It is 8:09 p.m. Air frying some cauliflower that I'll have with my chopped up 85%, what's it called? Cocoa? I don't know. 85% dark chocolate, whatever. That I'm gonna sprinkle on top of my egg whites here that I've made with some cinnamon and stevia. So that'll be my last meal for today. And then I am just going to snuggle up with a book in bed. And when I wake up, it's high carb day. day is here, Saturday, and I have spent the morning just having coffee, relaxing, getting ready. And so my meal number 1 for today's high carb day is this. So we've got some oats with whey protein and some grapes and some nuts and more protein, peanut butter. Protein peanut butter, whatever. All right, so, oh Jesus Christ. I tried to make this ring light work, but not working. So, God, it's so dark now. I feel sad that my ring light is kaput. Whatever. It's now like 8:50-ish. I have some logo concepts that I would like to translate into Illustrator for one of my assignments. Then I will probably just map out like a game plan for that assignment. Then I'm going to go pick up an order from Lululemon. I'll model them for you guys when I get them. Maybe browse a little bit in the mall, you know, and I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna have another meal, study a little bit more, and then maybe another meal before I go work out. I haven't really decided yet. I really want this leg day to like be super epic since I have so many carbs today. I really want to put them to good use. So I like to space out my carbs so that I eat the most carbs right before and right after my training. But since today is just a carb adventure, I don't really know where I'm gonna put them, but we'll see. I do know that my post-workout is going to be burgers and fries that I make myself. Prep-friendly burgers and fries, but I've already logged it into MyFitnessPal and it's gonna be like around 100 grams of carbs. So, just so exciting. I'm gonna get to work now, do a little illustrating, and then head out in maybe like an hour or something. Alright y'all, I am back from my little shopping adventure. Let me show you what I got. I went to H&M as well, and I've been like super into street style, casual, chic, sporty styles lately. So like I'm thinking these sweatpants, like a casual like spaghetti strapped top and like some gold jewelry and some cool sneakers. Got this, it's like a light, very light pink normal sweatshirt, and I'm thinking this with like a white collar and some biker shorts and some cool sneakers again. So that's what I'm thinking for those. And then I went and picked up my shorts. This is what they look like. I'll show them like when I try them on and whatever, but these are the Align 6-inch shorts. Right there. I'm freaking starving, so I'm just going to head downstairs now and have my second meal of the day. I'm going to try and slap a lot of carbs in this one because I think it might be my pre-workout. All right, meal number 2. I'm just gonna do 4 meals today because it's pretty late. It's like already after 12, in the afternoon, so this is just gonna be my pre-workout, and then when I get back I'll do my ginormous post-workout burgers. But anyway, I've got 4 little sliders, 2 with turkey pepperoni and 2 with chicken, and then just some hot mustard and some ketchup and lettuce. And then with the leftovers I made a little mini salad, and for dessert some blueberries. Alright, so this is after I've had a lot of food and water, but I did want to show you guys my like stomach update. If you compare it to where we were a few weeks ago when I announced that I would not be competing because of the water retention, it's looking much better. Like all of this is pretty loose, which I think indicates that the water is still going away, and like my skin is really loose. I think it's just a matter of time until we are back in normal, almost seeing some abs, and the little like weird pouch that was here before is almost completely gone. So yeah, that's awesome. I'm very happy with how quickly things are returning back to normal prep standards. I'll keep you guys posted, but yesterday was 5 weeks out. So I'm hoping that in like maybe a week or something I'll be able to see like a solid difference. Hopefully be back to comfortably posing and stuff like that, because like now posing practice is not fun because yeah, it just doesn't reflect what I feel like I truly look like without all the water. So yeah, we are slowly getting there. I'm doing laundry, so that's why my laundry pile is there. But yeah, my stomach is finally catching up to the leanness of my legs and arms, so that's good, that's great. 5 weeks, I feel like we can definitely do this. I love, sorry about the 10 line there from my watch, those feels. But yeah, I feel really confident in what me and my coach or coaches are doing. Just cannot wait. I thought it was Amazon, but it's not. I just cannot wait to see what we can bring forth this season. Now I'm going to hop into my new Lulus and go hit some legs at the gym. I'll show you guys what the Lulus look like on. So this is the Lulu shorts. Are very high-waisted. My belly button's right there, which I really like. And if I want to show off some more legs, I feel like you can pretty easily just roll them up a little. They are very modest, which is what I wanted, so that's very good. The light does not do the color justice. Let's see if I can... Okay, well this is the most accurate representation of them. They're like brown, rust brown, so like brownish red, reddish brown. They're so pretty. I really like them. But today it's cold, so probably need a sweater. I guess that's a problem with this kind of color. You don't really know what color goes with it other than like black and white. Do I know what to wear? Man, like, do you guys do this too? Like, just stand and stare at your clothing and you're like, what am I gonna wear? But then like you have all of these options. But still, like, what am I gonna wear? I'm thinking like a black hoodie. I'm gonna go with my work hoodie. By the way, I don't know if I ever showed you guys that I organized my makeup shelf, and it's just so zen right now. Like everything has its own place and it's just wonderful. It's like an organized sort of chaos, I promise. I have full knowledge of where everything is. But yeah, very stoked. Okay, I have something in my eye, but it's okay. All right, so I'm all dressed for the gym. I'm gonna head out and we're gonna hit up some legs, and it's gonna be super awesome. And then after, I'm gonna come home, I'm gonna make my burger and watch a movie or something, and that's also gonna be awesome. What a great day.
Same energy, work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, this is 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me. On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Way up, pray up. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going on track.
Alright, I'm back from the gym, full food prep mode. Nothing smells better than bread. Like, seriously, bread smells so good. I love bread, any bread. If there was a food, like the only food I could eat for the rest of my life, it would be bread. Love bread. I'm using Dave's Killer Bread for my hamburger buns. I'm using 2 of those, and I'm making a little batch of potatoes right there, and chicken and turkey bacon going to be my sources of protein. I'm very excited. I'll show you guys the final put together result. Okay, here it is, guys. We've got potato, air fried potato, ketchup with ground pepper in it because there's no other way to eat ketchup and fries. And then 2 buns, but I split them in half so that I can eat 4 technically, with lettuce, chicken, a little turkey bacon on 2 of them, pickles, and ketchup. Alright, y'all, it is like 4:40. Got my coffee and I'm ready to study. Before I get into my study zone, I did want to answer a question that I got on my last video. Let me pull it up. So she says, could you do a video on how to find a right coach, and how do you know they are a right fit when it comes to contest prep or off-season goals in general? How did you do your research, and did you just dive straight into prep with the coach when you engaged them? This is a very good question, and it's really good to have these questions if you're thinking of doing a prep. For me personally, I've had a few coaches both in powerlifting, weightlifting, bodybuilding. I've never had a bad bodybuilding like coaching experience or anything, like no nightmare coaches or anything. I have vibed really well with the coaches I have worked with. So the reason I've like switched coaches and whatever has been just like wanting to try something different. Like it's never been any bad blood or anything. My first advice, if you're looking to find a coach, is to do some light stalking, not like hardcore stalking, but like, for example, follow them or the team or the athletes for a while on Instagram, see what they upload on their stories and on their feed, see if they have good successful athletes. And just, I feel like I follow a lot of coaches from my current team, Fit Body Fusion, and from their stories you can find out really well who you like would vibe with well, who has sound values that you resonate with. One of my favorite things that made me want to go with Fit Body Fusion is that they set up a coaching call, like a phone call with no commitments, just to make sure that you can ask all the questions you want to ask. They can tell you about their coaching philosophy and see if it's a good fit. You can tell pretty much from like the first 5 minutes if you vibe well with them. And I had my coaching call with Jamie and I just instantly felt a really good connection. I loved her values. I loved what she thought of me, because she had also looked at my Instagram and like made sure that I would be the right fit for her, which I also find very like a huge pro, that she also checked me out, you know what I mean? So definitely do your research, follow them for a little bit, like a few weeks, or if you're strapped for time, just go through a lot of their posts and check out their athletes. Are their athletes healthy even after a show? That is a very big red flag if they don't have good follow-up with their athletes post-show. When it comes to when to hire a coach, I would say during off-season is so much better. I did hire my previous coach when I was mid-prep because I started feeling like I probably need some guidance, which was the right decision for me at the time. But I did hire Jamie when I was still in off-season, and that's been so good because she was able to tell me like, all right, now we're gonna start prep. And you know, she was able to just build with me for a little as well, which was very valuable. So I definitely recommend hiring a coach while you're still in off season, so that you guys can just work with each other a little bit before hopping into a prep. So I definitely feel like the research bit is the most important. Your gut will probably tell you if this person is someone you want to work with or not. If there are other questions regarding this or regarding my specific coaching journey or a coaching hiring journey or anything, let me know. I would love to answer any questions that you guys have. I was also asked to do a makeup tutorial on this look, and I'm going to do it because I would love to get into a bit of like beauty makeup tutorial-esque vibe on my channel as well, just as like a little side gig. So I will definitely do it. I just don't know when, but I will. Maybe when I get a new ring light, because obviously mine is giving up. So, all right. I am going to focus, get in the zone, put on some nice coffee house station on Spotify, and start mapping out my work. But let me show you guys a little bit what I've been working on. Today you saw I was trying to figure out the logo. So I have 2 assignments due until we take a summer break from school. The one I'm working on now is for a graphic design course. It is to create a high fidelity prototype in Adobe XD. of a travel site. So like the assignment didn't specify which destination or anything. You got to pick that yourself. So I picked Columbus because that's where I am currently located. And I feel like Columbus has a lot of cool hidden gems, and there are a lot of fun design ways you could go with Columbus, because when I say Columbus, I think like red bricks, breweries, steel, metal with wood. Like I just get a lot of images popping up in my head. And for the travel website, you also could create a logo if you wanted to for your fictional like travel guide company, which I decided to do because I love creating logos. So I started with some initial sketches here, just like rough outlines of what I kind of thought would be cool. So I went with like a mountain and city view, and I guess I had issues figuring out which name I should pick, but I went with DK Travels because that's easy enough. This is what I came up with. I have a few initial concepts here, just a pure black and white, and then I went bolder and bolder in colors. I tried some new fonts and different configurations. Then I added a little plane, and then it basically ended up being one of these two. I think I like this one a little bit better because when you zoom out you can still see the decay. So like even if it's small, you can see it a little bit, whereas this one you might have to squint a little, but I don't know. I think I'll go with this one. It's not super important, but it's a lot of fun. All right, my last meal is a doozy. We've got ground turkey with shredded lettuce and hot mustard, oatmeal with blueberries. I'm going to sweeten it with this. And then I've got some rice cakes with butter spray. For dessert, I've got watermelon. So that'll be my last meal of the day. All right, you guys, that is going to close out this week's vlog. 2 full days of eating and a little bit of this and that. Please leave comments, like, subscribe. I love all that. Let me know if you guys have any questions or if there's any content you want to see, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.